is not my address. This is not my address. If I'm not home, somebody can walk by and take my shit. If I'm not here, my shit go on the porch. That's where my address is at, right over there. I really appreciate it. They always do that bullshit. This is not my... I'm going to show this to SHEIN too. Because this is not my address. My addresses don't say the grass. It's over there. I appreciate you. So any more items, put them on my porch, okay? Thank you.
So this is how they delivering now? They didn't even make the time to just deliver it to the porch. It would have only took a couple of seconds. And the customer is furious. And she has every right to. But this is what I want to say. So she's supposed to resolve the issue with the employee, right? She said she was going to report it to SHEIN. So in reality, when you report this incident to SHEIN, I don't think SHEIN is going to care, to be honest. It's going to go in one ear and out the other. And half of the times customers report to customer service, they really don't care, to be honest. It may seem like they care, but they really don't. They know you're going to order again. And that's the sad part. We get treated so badly, but we still order from the same places. Make that make sense. You're supposed to show them with your money. If the service is bad, you don't even need to complain. Just don't shop there no more. So she should have addressed it with the employee, got the issue resolved, like how she was doing when she recorded it, and then if it happened again, then it would be different. So after you addressed the issue, made it an issue, resolved it, it shouldn't have went no further. Let me know what you would do in that situation. Some people say they just would have picked it up off the grass. Some people care, some people don't. And like how she say, somebody might steal a package by being on the grass. It's going to make it easier to steal by being on the grass, but somebody can steal it on your porch too. So in reality, she got a point, but you can't control that. If somebody steal your package and they delivered it, and she got evidence that it was stolen, so no matter what, it still falls under the company. So I wouldn't even got mad at the worker. I would have just called the company if I was going to call the company. I wouldn't even address the worker. I want to talk to whoever I spent my money with. And if you give me excuses and I spent my money, I want a refund. And the only way they can say you can't get a refund if they have a no refund policy. But if they don't have a no refund policy, it's a fair game. I don't care what they're saying to you. They could tell you that's not what they do. It don't matter. They don't have a no refund policy. So as a customer, we need to be more firm as a customer when you're spending your money. And then a carrier who was delivering that, he just looked like he didn't even care. He didn't even apologize. He was just so nonchalant. It just looked like he didn't want to do his job. He hated to come to work. And maybe he did feel like that. But you can't take it out on a customer. She just want her package, man. I understand you may be going through a lot in life. And remember that if you're dealing with customers, you may be going through something in life, but always be nice to the customer. Showing respect takes you a long way. When she saw that package on her grass, she looked at him like she know he ain't got no respect. So that's why she went off on him. Some people would have handled it a different way. And when I was saying earlier, what I saw, people in the comments were saying that the house was fenced. So if the house was fenced, they wouldn't even came in there. And to me, it's like, why not? As long as the fence is not locked, they have a right to have a fence. Long as it's not locked and you can get in there and they know they're expecting a package, then it shouldn't be no issue. But some companies are different. Some companies don't require the carrier to deliver all the way to the porch. I know a lot of people didn't know that, but she just got to call SHEIN and tell them the situation. But I would be upset though. The only way I wouldn't be upset is that if I had animals around my house and that person that was delivering just deliver on my grass. Now, if they did that junk all the time and I ain't had no animals, I just don't get it. That's just uncalled for. And the crazy thing is that it would have only took you a couple seconds to just go to the porch. And it fascinates me how a lot of people do this. And they don't know that they doing this. Stuff that'll take you a couple seconds to do, you get lazy and don't want to do it instead of doing it. I used to do that a lot. Now I don't do it as often. What's the rush? You got time? Maybe he feel like he don't got time. Maybe he feel like his supervisor is going to be on his back. I don't know. Because it do seem like that when you working at your job. Because I started to notice that. Let me know if y'all notice that. Every time you at work or about to go to work, you always seem like you rushing every day. You always feel like you ain't got no time. So in your real life, outside your job, you rushing with that too, and you don't even have to rush. That's the world that we living in. This is a crazy world. So in reality, I don't think she was wrong. Let me know how y'all feel in the comments. Let me know what y'all would have did. Did y'all experience this before? And I'm going to see y'all on the next one. Peace.